And then I would like to move to the PS2 version of Dynasty Warriors 2. Dynasty Warriors 6, sorry. Reading the rules and about you too. What do you mean? I am a little bit lost.
At the end of the 2nd century,
Oh, okay. About me. Thanks. Yeah, I wrote that before I start the first stream, so I don't even remember what's in this section. But I will potentially revisit that when it makes sense. I'm always trying to prepare stuff even before I start doing anything regarding, for example, streaming. So I was spending way too much time setting up things and preparing the all about me and all the descriptions, etc. Even though I didn't have any follower at the time, just too keen on mini stuff, I would say. And not that it would be a bad thing from my perspective, but sometimes it's just holding me back from doing stuff. But I've seen you move to SW2. I was lurking in your stream. The latest one. Because I was working as well. But it's a great game. I do really like the game. And I realized that I probably haven't played it that much. I must have played it because I remember playing that. But it wasn't really familiar. I was looking at it and I was like, it resembles Samurai Warriors 1 and doesn't really look familiar to me.
Impressive force you on Shao. Have both numbers and talent. I need to plan well to win this conflict.
The larger the beast, the more it needs to be. The army is a beast as well.
Yeah, I think it's actually a very good game. I remember that I like that. Together with Dynasty Warriors 5. And I think there's way more stuff that was improved compared to 1. So from that perspective, it really is a game worth playing. But what I mentioned actually, it's very similar to Dynasty Warriors 6 in that regard that you, as you play with that character, you actually get the moves, the moveset. Here you get the moveset with these gorges, strangely enough. And in Samurai Warriors 2 you get it as you progress with that particular character, which is maybe a little more logical, but still, at least moveset I think should be available to you since the very start of the character, since level 1. Oh, so you're moving on to Warriors Orochi 1. I was actually doing some offline runs of Warriors Orochi 1 because I do want to stream that and speedrun that at some point. I just want to finish DW6, and I'm not that hyped for Dynasty Warriors 6 on PS2, but I mean, I am into the game at the moment, so I really should do the PS2 stuff as well when I remember all the tricks and I'm consistent with the gameplay. So I'll probably do that and then move to Warriors Archie 1, because I'm really looking forward to that. And I don't think there is many tricks for Dynasty Warriors 1. There's some tricks for Dynasty Warriors 2 actually. I've seen that and I'm really looking forward to learn that. This game is, with this run, I'm basically holding all the world records that I wanted. So all the story world records, and I will move to Dynasty Warriors 6 for PS2, which is basically replaying all over the same stuff, plus 6 characters on top. And so it's gonna take some time. But if I were to finish with this game and not move to PS2, then I would be pretty much finished in like 2 streams. And if I really was satisfied with the runs so far, I would be finished today. But I'm not. I played Lubu as the first one, as the first ever speedrun of this game, and it was just really like trying to be as fast as possible, but it was just a casual run, I would say. So nothing well prepared, no training before, no thoughts over how to approach the levels, and it's unfortunately a very specific set of levels, which you cannot really learn in other stories, unlike throughout the game. I'm playing Dian Wei for the first time now, and the levels are already so repetitive that I didn't have to train because the levels are just similar as the ones that I played for some other characters, so that's fine. But for Lubu you really need to get a grasp of the levels. You play the same ones, but just the objectives are different. There's like 3 or 4 stages where you need to kill all the enemies, and you need to find a great way to move through the stages, which is always the biggest pain point. What route to actually take to be really fast and not spend time wandering around the map. And it's actually the longest run also for Lubu. It's around, well, the gameplay that I had was around an hour, and the in-game time was around 45 minutes, which is enormous compared to those runs. Given that I'm able to, with some characters, be under 6 minutes of in-game time. It's really, really a huge one.
You're by yourself? Get ready. No names. I'll forget you anyway.
Can anyone stop me? Lift off.
Not yet. My vision is not finished.
Yeah, the leveling up system in the Samurai Warriors 2 is great, and I like the characters there. I really do. I remember that I really loved them, and I remember that they were also very well programmed in Warriors Orochi 1. I think actually Warriors Orochi 1 is the game that I played the most, together with DW5 and 6. Historically, I played it definitely more than Samurai Warriors 2. And it was actually some Warriors Orochi 1 where I first learned the Samurai Warriors characters. I first saw them in Warriors Orochi. Only then I realized, okay, might be worth playing the Samurai Warriors game as well.
Look, the enemy is attacking the southern gate.
We're being driven back. We need to try and muster up a counterattack. than I thought.
Men, we must hold them back. It's do or die.
And I actually started training for Dynasty Warriors 5 as well. In the meantime, because I realized that training would be very critical to learn the out of the bounds, which I would definitely need for probably not all the Dynasty Warriors 5 runs, but for majority of them. Oh my god, he should be dead by now. Yeah, training. I do a lot of that offline, or I try to do. Although sometimes I just think that I should combine it with runs. So sometimes I just train by doing runs. And I'm sort of ready for resetting a lot, which usually isn't pleasant to me, or generally it isn't a pleasant thing to reset a lot, but I mean, if I'm in this mindset that I'm training by doing runs, I'm fine to reset a lot. But also it has, as with every speedrunning, it does lead to a situation where basically the first stages are overtrained and you are very consistent with them because you've played them many times. But for the rest, you are not consistent at all because you don't play them that much. And so the last stages are usually the least trained for me, and that wasn't a great movement there. Oh my god, no. Thank you. The worst thing is when they kick you off the horse. That's just... you lose right there. Because you lose so much time there. But I've lost redundant amount of time with this battle in He Fei Castle with Guan too. Wait. Guan Yu. I don't know what I said. It's definitely Guan Yu. And I didn't split, but never mind. So there's definitely potential in the last two stages here. 6:55, that's nice. Great. Chang Ban under a minute, that's also fine. This potentially can be a little better. Definitely He Fei Castle can be way below a minute. And this one I think also has way better potential. So let's